Hi, art historians! I thought I would do a recording of all of the information for week three's units in my Halloween costume. I hope you all enjoyed your Halloween and had a lot of fun. I am a little crocodile. I've got my little crocodile decorations, or I guess details here, and my boyfriend Steve is Steve Irwin or Safari Steve, whatever floats your boat. So actually, hold on one second. Dolly, don't eat those cookies. Dolly, one second. Dolly, don't eat the cookies. I made cookies. Okay, anyway, so I want to talk to you a little bit about Module 5. So for this unit, we are in the Art of Africa. So this is African Continent 1, 5.01 West Africa. So we are looking at 8 core works and 7 supplemental works, and these range in from the 18th century to the 20th century CE. And the location for all of these in West Africa is in Ghana, the Ivory Coast, Mali, Niger, Togo, Guinea-Bissau, the Gambia, and Nigeria. And we've got smaller scale works as well as larger scale works. So our smaller scale works include the Staff of Office, the Kente cloth, the Bundu mask, the Dimba mask, Ikenga, and the Iri Ibeji figures. Our larger scale works include the Dogon couple, the veranda post of enthroned wife, or enthroned king and senior wife by Olowe of Ise, and then we've got our supplemental works, which includes the Bois people's mask, the golden stool, the Fan people's buffalo, the Mandinka robe, the Como helmet mask, the Akuba female figure, and the Yoruba people's women's wrapper. So, West Africa is home to numerous ethnic groups and cultures, and each of them have their own traditions, their own languages, and their own social structures. So, the late 19th century did see European colonial powers establishing control over these Western African territories, and this significantly affected social structures, economies, and artistic expression. And so art in West Africa often serves as the means of cultural expression and identity, reflecting the community values, their beliefs, and their histories as well. So a lot of narratives and a lot of storytelling. Crafts such as textiles and pottery, even beadwork, as well as metalwork was absolutely flourishing around this time. And they often incorporated traditional motifs and techniques that had been passed down through multiple generations as well. And so masks are also playing a huge part within this unit and these groups of people in regards to their rituals and their ceremonies. They're often used in performances to connect with ancestral spirits or to convey social messages. The slave trade did disrupt these societies in an absolutely major way, and they influenced artistic styles at the same time. And so what you're going to do is explore some of that throughout some of these works. And what you'll see is that some traditions do get carried to the Americas and kind of evolve in these new contexts. African artists do often use their work to resist colonial narratives, as well as assert their cultural pride. And so this reflects a lot of local history as well as personal experiences as well. And so now moving into the 20th century, we are now seeing a new artistic movement kind of brought about as these artists are starting to blend their traditional techniques with their modern styles and are also responding to social and political changes happening around them. So this was also a revival of the interest in traditional art forms as a means of cultural preservation and identity amidst all of this globalization. So in regards to some of the works that you're going to see, definitely pay attention to how important the Bundu mask is to women and the initiation into society. You've got your veranda post, which is really showing us an insight into the relationship between a king and his queen and how they support each other. And definitely take a look at the golden stool in your supplemental work. There was actually a war fought over it, which is totally ridiculous. So definitely enjoy checking those out, and your crocodile instructor will check back in for Unit 2 very shortly. Bye!